Hi everyone! Today I would like to show you my very first design team project for the Wild Bunch, the Wild Orchid Crafts YouTube design team. And this time I chose to alter a box, and I really went to town using all the beautiful flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. I will put all the links in the description box below, and I also will share the links to all the items that I used on this box. And let me start off to show you the box first all the way around. It was a plain wooden box, and I painted it with black acrylic paint first, and then I adhered my papers, and I used the romance novel paper collection, and I used some laces and trims from my stash, and I adhered those all the way around. And I created this bow using the vintage seam binding ribbon from Wild Orchid Crafts, and the package looks like this. It's the vintage seam binding ribbon in white, and here's the code. And I colored it with my homemade glimmer mist, and I went over it with gesso mixed with sand to give it some texture. And here I have a flower that I created myself. I used 5 of these 100 foundation white blooms, the 4.5 centimeter ones, and created this flower. And I really love the dimensional effect that it gave. And I also used a couple of the small pink roses, and I used them throughout this project, and they come in a pack like this. And they are the 50 mixed pink tone open roses set B, the 15 millimeter ones. There's one here, and there's also one here. This small rose was originally white, and I colored it with the same glimmer mist that I colored my seam binding with. And the small rose comes in this pack, and they are the mixed size open roses. And it's perfect, they come in white, so you can color them any color you like. And I used this small rose, the 10 millimeter one. And I also used 2 of these tulips. I really love these tulips as well. And they come in this pack, the 40 mixed pink tone tulip flowers, and I used 2 of these. I also used a flatback pearl from my stash, and here's another rose from a mixed pack, and it's from the 50 mixed green tone open roses, the 25 millimeter ones. I'm sorry, my camera has to focus. And I used some of the lighter green roses. So here's one, and I used another one on top of the box here. That's the front side of my box, and then I will show you the top. I adhered all different kinds of beautiful roses on this side and on this side, and I adhered them down to this side, and I really love the effect that it gave. And I used a couple of these aqua wild roses, and they are the 50 two-tone aqua wild roses, the 30 millimeter ones. And I used 5 of those on this project. I used one here, and I used one here and here as well. And there's another one, and there's also one here on the front side of the box. And I also used a few of these white with baby pink center wild roses, the 30 millimeter ones, and I used them. Right here's one, and on this corner there's another one, and here's one as well. I also used one of the new roses, and I will show you the pack that they come in. They are the 20 white Tuscany roses, the 30mm ones, and they were sold out very quickly, but they are back in stock right now, so I will put the link to those beautiful roses in the description box below as well. I really love the shape of this rose and the petals. I love the curly shape of the petals, so absolutely one of my favorites as well. And here I used a beautiful trellis rose, and they come in a pack like this. 20 mixed green tone trellis roses, the 35mm ones, and I used this one, a mint green, soft mint green color. I created this bird's nest out of some Spanish moss, and I adhered my bird on top of that. And this was given to me by Anna, Afaya72. Thank you so much, Anna. And I also used a couple of the pink roses, the 25mm ones, and I also used one on this side. And here's the pack. They are the 50 mixed pink tone open roses, set B, the 25mm ones, and I really love working with these as well. And here is one of the green tone open roses. I used a few of those as well. I used one here, and one is tucked in between the bigger roses here. And I used another one here and here on the corner as well. And I used another one here on this corner. And they come in this pack. The 50 mixed green tone open roses, the 15mm ones. And I also used one of the bigger trellis roses, and they're absolutely one of my favorites as well. I love the beautiful shape of this rose and the petals, so I really had a lot of fun. And they come in a pack like this. The 20 mixed pink tone trellis roses, the 40mm ones, and I used this color right here. Those are all my beautiful flowers that I used on top of the box, and I really love how it turned out. And I will show you the inside of the box as well. I had to be careful not to glue my box together, but I managed to do it. So when it still opens like this, and I used some more paper from the collection, and I went over everything with gesso mixed with sand, and I really love the texture that it gives. And I used some small rosette trim from my stash, and I lined the boxes with some rosette trim as well. So this was a tea box originally, a small tea box, and I had a lot of fun altering it with all the beautiful flowers from Wild Orchid Crafts. And like I said, I will put all the product codes in the description box below, so you can check it out for yourself. I had a lot of fun creating my very first design team project, and I hope you like it. Please let me know what you think. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. I will have some pictures at the end of this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!